story about your childhood.
About my childhood?
Yeah.
Oh geez, what part? Like anything? Oh wait, no, I got one. Okay. So you know how normal kids, like their next door neighbors, they play together? You know how they play normal games like jump rope or like hopscotch or house or something? Not me and my brother. We played war with the next door neighbors, and this is like legit war. Like we would legit run to each other and punch them and like wrestle them to the ground, and once you were to the ground you were their prisoner. So I guess the guys usually won because they're stronger than us, but we got our way sometimes. And it was just really funny because we were like these 10-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, and we're playing legit war where we are giving land for each other, and I don't know, it was just such a different game.
What sort of other games did you play with your next door neighbors?
We'd play Aliens, where we would put on rollerblades and they would be our feet, and we were from Mars, and we would put on our helmets so they made our heads look bigger. And we would just rollerblade everywhere, and the pavement of my driveway would be like the Black River or something. And I don't know, we just did really weird imagination games.
Do you think you had a reason for loving to play these imagination games instead of maybe like going on a hike or spiking or something?
Well, I think it also had to do with my friend and I, Mackenzie is her name. We really liked to act, and so that was kind of like the spark of our like acting passion and everything. You know, it's just more fun to pretend to be something else than to just go walk in the woods and be Mackenzie and Elizabeth. We did this one restaurant scenario where we'd go down into my basement and we would still keep our names, Elizabeth and Mackenzie, but we would be totally different people. And I would be like the workaholic, always working at the restaurant, picking up the phone, and she'd be the laid back and didn't care about anything, and she always had this one boyfriend that always kept calling me Jake. This is fake. And Jake would always call the phone, and I always have to be like, Mackenzie, Jake is calling again. And we always went back to that, and we would dress up in my old dance costumes, and it would be like a 1950s kind of swanky diner. And I was like 10 years old. I don't know how we came up with that. We just put our heads together and just created this like waitress character, and this friend who always had the boyfriend calling. I think she was actually in love with Jake, so maybe that's why she added that in there.
So Jake was sort of real, sort of not real.
Yeah.
How did you feel when she left?
I was very upset because she was my first, as I said, like real friend, and she had always been there right next door through everything that had happened to me. And all of a sudden for her to be 30 minutes away, even though it doesn't seem that far, it is that far. But I think I just had to slowly like detach myself from the physical, like being with her and like branching off.
And did you talk to her today?
Yes, I actually just visited her before school started. Yep.
Where she live?
Baldwinsville, New York. It's about 30 minutes from where I live. Yep.